Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Carolina Panthers Talk, hosted by yours truly, Blitzball Champ, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. Okay, so tonight just wanted to talk a little bit about Brady Christensen, the most recent rookie Carolina Panther that just agreed to the terms of his rookie contract. So let's check it out. Rookie deal has been settled. So the only person that's left that hasn't agreed to terms is tight end Tommy Tremble. He's the only one left. Everybody else has agreed to terms, signed, whatever. Tommy Tremble's the only one left. So let's talk about Brady Christensen. Of course, he was the third round draft pick out of BYU. Of course, he was there at left tackle who protected Zach Wilson, BYU quarterback that got picked up in the second round by the Jets. Now, apparently, there's been a lot of mixed feelings, mixed feedback from a lot of fans and just folks in general about just the pick of Brady Christensen and just what he may potentially do. But, I mean, the fact that he has that left tackle experience. I mean, a lot of people are downplaying, the fact that maybe he's naturally a right guard or a left guard or a right tackle. But, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. He posted the highest, the Pro Football Focus highest recorded grade for an offensive lineman. Not to mention, he protected the blind side of Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson got drafted second in the draft. So, I mean, that says something. Let's see, 6'6", 305 pounds. He has a 10-foot, 4-inch broad jump. That was at his pro day. And the Panthers are thinking that he could play right tackle or right guard, and that he's versatile. So, known for being a regular at left tackle, but they're looking at potentially moving him around between right tackle, right guard, whichever. And the only thing I can say is something to think about. Question I want to ask, something to think about. If it came down to it, who would you rather have starting at left tackle? Cam Erving or Brady Christensen? Now, I know a lot of folks are saying, maybe we should move Taylor Moton to left tackle. No, no, no. When you do so much shuffling around like that, I mean, I understand the versatility, but, Taylor Moton, he's been shining brightly at right tackle. So you don't really want to get somebody out of their groove too soon, unless it's like a last resort. So for those that want to say let's move Taylor Moton to left tackle, I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree. I think we really need to legit give either Brady Christensen a chance or see what this Cam Erving can do. But I got a feeling it's gonna be either one of those two that ends up starting. But it's good to know that Brady Christensen has versatility, and his starting position could be anywhere on that line almost. But I mean, like I said, the only thing I can say is there was a lot said about need to get a left tackle, need to get a left tackle. We at least got one in the draft. I mean, yeah, we came this close to getting Penei Sewell because I wanted Penei Sewell, but we didn't get him. So, I mean, I know a lot of people also wanted Rashawn Slater. Didn't get him. But I mean, at least we got somebody. And we already know anyway that the offensive line is going to be very different from last year. We just have to really hope that this offensive line can gel together and really build some strong chemistry and protect Sam Darnold. Because we have to remember, Sam Darnold did not have good protection all three of his seasons with the Jets. Let's keep it real. He did not have good protection. And it's really difficult to ask of any quarterback to thrive and be successful when a big portion of the team is lacking. And offensive line is very important. I mean, yes, quarterback is important, but offensive line just as important, if you ask me. And besides, that was clearly shown in last year's Super Bowl with the Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes running for his life. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. But I got a good feeling with a lot of what's been said about Brady Christensen. I got a good feeling. You know, I'm being optimistic, but I have a good feeling that maybe he will be successful and could grow into a strong tackle. I mean, shoot, look at when we had Andrew Norwell and he was undrafted. So I mean, anything can happen. But he protected Zach Wilson the whole entire time. And Zach Wilson, I mean, he ended up getting drafted second overall. So I mean, we have to see what happens and where they're going to end up fitting Brady Christensen at. But you know, he's known for being a left tackle, but it looks like he can play right tackle and guard. It looks like he has some versatility and you could put him just about almost anywhere on that line. So that could come in handy. But this is going to be interesting what this starting lineup for this offensive line is going to look like. I mean, it's definitely safe to say that, you know, looking at this roster, it's definitely safe to say we at least know that Taylor Moton and Matt Paradis are guaranteed to be on that starting lineup. I mean, I'd be shocked unless there was an injury or something like that. I see those two definitely guaranteed for the starting offensive line. Now, when it gets where it gets interesting as when it gets to the guard position, because you know Dennis Daly, John Miller, you know we brought him back, and then you know Pat Elflein. You know, so there's a couple of folks there, and then you know when you go into to tackles, Cameron Irving, Brady Christensen, Greg Little. Honestly, I really don't know if they're gonna take another chance on Greg Little. I feel very iffy about him. I know he's young, but he hasn't been able to stay healthy. So if they're giving him a chance, this is probably his last chance. I mean, I don't really agree with the decision, but I don't know. Maybe some way, somehow he'll bounce back. I don't think so, but I hope I'm wrong. But there's no telling what this starting offensive line is going to look like. But I'm thinking probably Taylor Moton, Matt Paradis, Pat Elflein will probably be on there. Uh, it's going to be coming down to between Cam Irving and Brady Christensen, and then probably John Miller, Dennis Daly. I mean, I've been hearing some good things about Deontay Brown as well on here. So yeah, I think as it gets closer and then into the preseason, I think we're gonna get a good idea of what the starting offensive line is gonna look like. You know, there's only 3 preseason games, so It'll be quite a good bit to look at. But yeah. So as I said, Brady Christensen agreed to the terms of his rookie contracts for 4 years. So the only person that's left is Tommy Tremble. And I hope they take care of him soon. Anyway, what do y'all think of Brady Christensen? You think he'll do well? Do you see him being starter at left tackle? Do you think they'll plug him in somewhere else? And if you want, how would you put the offensive line together? Just based on what we have right now. How would you put the offensive line together? Anyway, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss any video. And thank you so much for watching. For Blitzball Champ Gaming and this edition of Carolina Panthers Talk, I'm Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all soon in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.